Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Hey, we're out here at a new place, and I don't do much urban fishing like in these urban parks or whatever, but this used to be an old farm pond, believe it or not, and urban sprawl just built up around it, and they've put an aerator in there and they added some drainage and things like that. It's like a little creek and a spillway that goes over. So I'm gonna get rigged up here. I'm gonna do some micro fishing and see what I can catch. Be back in just a minute. Okay guys, I hope you can hear me okay. I know that aerator's loud and we got a bunch of wind this morning, but I'm just using my usual setup, a 5-foot ugly stick, 4-pound line, and just a night crawler. I may switch to a little craw or like a little adult minnow, but you know, for now, just throw in the night crawler. Alright guys, I moved over here a little bit by this spillway. You can kind of see where it drains down into the creek. Alright, looks like I already got something. Let's see what it is. Oh man, I saw a bass just swimming through there. Alright. Hey, check it out. Alright, he swallowed this, so let me get this out of there and I'll be right back and we'll see what else we can catch. There's one. All right guys, we're all set. Let's get him back in there. There he goes. Get this re-rigged. So right out there off that flat, I saw a bass chilling there. Ooh, check it out, looks like we got another one. Nope. Nothing there. Wait. I think it got my bait, did it? Yep. All right, let me get re-rigged up. That was acting kind of funny there. All right, there we go, guys. We're back out there. That was weird. So for a minute it took it like it was a crappie, but turned out it was just maybe a smaller size bluegill. I'm using the trout magnet, so shouldn't be any trouble getting that thing down. Getting that worm in. I got a funny story for you. Back past the spillway, on the other end of this little subdivision where the creek is, my brother and I were down there doing some fishing. We were walking the creek, and we came up along a stretch of the water. There was kind of a deep hole, excuse me, and just cruising along the water at a decent speed, and I guess he was moving from hole to hole looking for fish. Was about a 6-foot, 5-foot water moccasin, and he was just hightailing it through there. So both my brother and I just backed up out of that creek area, and we had second thoughts about wading in that water. So it was kind of interesting. But it's that time of year, you know. from here on out. So if you're out there, be careful doing some fishing if you're in an area where snakes are. I think when we did that, it was a couple years ago, and it was about this time. Well, well, well. I got swiped again. Alright, there we go, guys. Ooh, look at that. Right off the bat. Oh man, check it out, he's chasing it. Well, I thought I had him. So there's a bit of a drop off. It's real shallow here, and then it does drop off out there a little bit. Sometimes when this thing fills up, did I get him? Come on. When there's a lot of rain that comes through here and the water is rushing over this thing, then you get a little bit more depth. There we go. Oh, these are just little guys, no wonder. Yep, definitely a micro fishing day. All right, check it out. Come here, you. Oops, there he goes. Just can't resist those night crawlers when things are all going right. Look at that. Right off the bat there. I just need now is a crappie or a bass. I'll take a bass. There we go. Ooh, feel that wind. This guy's fighting pretty good here. Oh, check it out. That's a pretty fish right there. Looks like a red breast, or maybe like some kind of a hybrid. All right, guys, so he swallowed that. Let me get that out of there, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys. There he goes. Come on, let's go crappie. That almost got me. Just a bluegill, and he got off right at the shore here. All right, we're hooked up, fish on. Check it out. Oh, it's a nice bluegill. All right, not quite the crappie, but bunch of down trees and logs and stuff in here, and some rocks. So some of it was taken out, you know, when they with the urbanization, but I'm hoping that they didn't bother the crappie too much when they did this about, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. But people still catch them in here. I'm just not sure how finicky they are. But man, there were some good sized ones in here, white crappie. All right, looks like we're hooked up again. Let go. Boy, it looks like they're stacked up right down here, huh? There we go, there's another one. So we got just like a regular bluegill, and I guess that other one was like a redbreast, maybe some kind of a pumpkin seed. Let's get this fixed. Just in that drop off, just right out there. A couple weeks ago, you couldn't even get a bluegill to hit on any night crawlers. Now they're, seems like they've woken up for the spring. Did I get swiped? Yep. Imagine that. Sneaky little vermin. Alright guys, fish on. See what we got here. Check it out. It's another bluegill. Nice. Question is it going to be a bluegill fest today? Can we get a crappie or maybe even a bass, even a small catfish if we're lucky? And there's some big catfish in here. My brother and I. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Fish on. Is it still on? Nope, I lost him, but something else is going after it now. Oh, I got swiped. Sneaky, sneaky. Well, what I was saying is my brother and I have done some urban catfishing over in these ponds over where he lives, and we've caught some big catfish. You know, these things 12, 15 pounds and even bigger. But we may have to see if we can replicate that success here one day. Well, I had a couple of pops there and then nothing. Skunked again. Ooh, did I get something? Yeah. There we go. Check it out. It's another nice bluegill. A little small, but they're fun to catch. It's March into April. It's a deal here. It's like gale force wind now. I don't think we got a thunderstorm on yet. We got a bite. We got a bite. We got a bite. There we go. It feels pretty decent. Ooh, boy, he's actually putting up a good fight. It's just a little one. I'm using 4-pound line, and you guys know how that goes. Is that a crappie? No. Are you using 4-pound line? Ooh, boy. The bait is gone. I wonder if he just hit the hook there, or if he took it. Check that one out. That one's got pretty colors. All right, let me get rigged up, guys. All right, guys, we're back out there. You know, the one thing is, I need to do some more videos of like carp and catfish, and give those a solid shot. I can't wait till I'm up in Northeast Iowa doing my pike fishing and crappie fishing and smallmouth fishing. I love it up there. Just a variety of fish, even catching like creek chubs, shiners. They just have such a great variety of fish. Here we go, here we go. I got him. Yes, sir. Ooh, check him out, he's racing around. Oh, it's not bad. It's a little one, but it's pretty good. Wow, check that out. I just put the worm on and it's gone. So, not only did I get this bluegill, but he gets a snack. Alright guys, let me get rigged up here. Alright guys, we're back out there. The other thing that people don't really mention is bullhead fishing up there. The old timers would love to go up into Minnesota. Crossing into Minnesota, there was a couple spots there where you could catch a lot of those bullheads, and people love to do fish fries. I always think of them as like a nuisance fish, trying to catch other stuff, but I may have to do a bullhead video. I had something there. You let go. Let me guess. The bait is gone. No, something's still on there. Come on. There we go. Check it out. Pretty cool. Come on, get out of there. Give me my trout magnet. Give me my trout magnet. What on earth? There we go. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I'd like to do a bullhead video, just you know, a lot of them, the time they eat, August into July. August is when they really start biting. I've been pike fishing before using chubs, and the bullheads will come up and just hit the chubs over and over and pick them to pieces. Alright, fish on here. Ooh. Nothing there, he didn't commit. Blind. Oh, there's just like a little piece left. Alright, let me get another one on here. Alright guys, let's see a couple bass just laying in over there, so I've cast over there and it spooked them, but I got something else on here. They're about 1.5 pound size bass. seen any nests yet, even for the bluegill. That's got to be coming. There we go, fish on. Ooh, that one's got some girth to it. Not bad. What is this, got buzz in the tower? Jeez Louise. Alright, here we go. Hey, this one's not bad right there. Check, it's got some good colors on him. Excuse me. Alright, let's get her back out there. Right there is where that bass was hanging up, just chilling there. I don't know if I'd want to put a nest over here where this washes over the spillway. Maybe they know something we don't, but there we go. Something's picking at it. Come on. There we go. Oh. Robbed blind. There we go. Fish on. There we go. A little bit smaller. There we go. This has put up a nice little fight here. Is this a crappie finally? Is it a bass? Nope, another bluegill. Well, this is a nice one. He's not a big flapjack, but it's pretty good size. Ooh, a little too shallow there. I'm up in that dang cabbage. Let's see where it goes. Hey, I got something on there. Holy cow, is that a bass? Boy, it was laying just right on the edge of that cabbage. Is this a crappie? No, it's another nice sized bluegill. That's not too bad, I'll take it. I don't know, maybe the other one was a green sunfish or long-eared sunfish. This one looks more like a traditional bluegill here. Maybe a red breast. The reel I have on this one is the Cast King Sharky 3. All right, boys, fish on. Nope. And I bet you he took the bait. I had the Cast King Sharky 2 and I loved it. There we go, there we go. And that Sharky 2, dang. Yep, he skunked me. That Sharky 2 caught so many microfish and bait fish up in Iowa. And then finally it wore out. So then I got this Sharky 3 and I really like it. It's, you know, it's a great little reel. The other one I've got is a Lew's Speed Spin 100 and a 200, and I really like what Lew's puts out. But this one I put through the paces this past summer, and this summer I'm going to do it again, see how well it does. But if you ever take a look at Cast King products, go for it. They got some really nice reels. Same thing with Lew's. You know, check them out. All right, guys, let me get another worm on here. All right, guys, we're hooked up. This has got some fight in him too. Is it a crappie? No. It's a nice bluegill. Well, what's the deal? I got swiped. Yep, I sure did. I had one hit, and I put that worm on there good, and these trout magnets hold it pretty well. All right, guys, I'm going to switch to the craw. We're going to see what I can do with him and maybe some other stuff. All right, be right back. All right, guys, so here's the craw. And how I found these was up in Decorah, Iowa. They have the trout hatchery in the streams there. And I found this trout magnet kit that had this little craw in there. And I got a bunch of them, and these things are phenomenal. I've had a lot of luck on them, and in my other videos you've probably seen that I've caught some trout and other panfish. So we're gonna see how aggressive these fish are today. See if one will hit the craw. There we go. Maybe get that bass to come up and hit, or the crappie. Nothing yet, boy. You can tell live bait versus artificial bait. Those worms, I mean, it doesn't take long. And the thing is these craws have got them sitting in that Gulp minnow juice. And you know that stuff stinks to high hell. Alright, I'm going to recast over here where I saw those bass laying and right off that drop off. There we go, right there. Yeah, the wind today is straight out of the south, right out of the Gulf of Mexico, even though 5-6 hours away from the coast. Man, it just blows right up through central Texas, right up into North Texas. There we go. As soon as I hit the water, I gotta pop. Come on, take it. Couple of pops, but nobody committed. Nope. Well, they were just thumping and thumping and thumping. Ooh, they messed him up a little bit. All right, guys, I got hooked up on the craw, and I think it's a little bass, maybe. Oh no, it's a bluegill. All right, check it out. So I got one on the craw. Well, I fired it over there where I saw those bass earlier, and sure enough, this guy came firing out of there and hit it. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. So definitely the night crawlers did the job. I got one on the craw, but boy, the wind is just getting fierce out here. Hey, but for this little urban fishing spot, it wasn't too bad. I really enjoyed it. You know, it was worth checking out. You know, I'm definitely gonna think about coming out here and do some catfishing, because these urban ponds like this have some big fatties in them. But and I'll come back out here and maybe see if I can get one of these bass, run the whopper plopper across in front of the spillway here, because I see the bass like to come up and lay in there a little bit. And I don't know if they're going to want to nest there. It seems like it'd be kind of a rough spot to nest if we get one of those big storms where a lot of rain comes through. You can kind of see where a lot of this junk is washed up, and it'll wash it right through. But hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.